Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let me show you how to use the Reminders app. MACMOST is brought to you thanks to a great group of more than 1,000 supporters. Go to MACMOST.com/Patreon. There you could read more about the Patreon campaign, join us, and get exclusive content and course discounts. So the Reminders app is one of the default productivity apps on your Mac. It allows you to add items to it and get notifications at certain times for those items, or just refer to a list of items of things you need to accomplish or want to remember. To add a new reminder, you can click the plus button at the top right. You can choose File, New Reminder, or Command N, or just click in a blank area in the Reminders app like this. Then you can type the title for the reminder. You could just leave it as a title like this, or you could add some notes. I may want to take this part out and add it here as a note instead of having it all be in the title. You could also add a date and time to a reminder. When you do that, you'll get a notification at that time that the task is due. So you can click here, choose one of the suggestions, or you could just start typing like this and then press return. After you add a date, you could add a time if you like. Again, you can use one of the suggestions or you can type what you want. But you could also just have reminders that have no date and time, like this one here. If you want to edit a reminder, just click on the title or click on the note or click on the time to edit it. So I can click here and you can see how I can edit everything. I can also click the I button here to the right to get details, and it's a little easier sometimes to edit over here. Note you could also set things here like a priority. For instance, setting a priority for this will give it some exclamation points to the left to make it stand out. When you want to mark a task as complete, just click the little circle here. You'll see it filled in, and then after a few seconds it will go away. If you ever want to see the completed tasks, you can go to View, Show Completed, and then you'll see both incomplete and completed tasks there. This gives you the opportunity to uncheck that task. If you ever want to delete a task completely without marking it as completed, you can simply select it by clicking near the circle but not on it, like that, and then press the delete key on the keyboard. You can keep all your reminders here in this one list, but you can also create multiple lists. You can click the little plus button here at the bottom left or choose File, New List, give it a name, and then you can choose a color and either an emoji for an icon or one of these symbols. Then click OK, and now you can see I've got multiple lists here. And I can just select which one I want to see. If you want to quickly add items to a list, you can just type text and press return. So you can do this, press return, type another one, and keep going. You can rearrange items here by dragging them, and you can see this blue line indicates where it will go. So I can move this one here to the top. You could also go to View and then Sort By and sort the list like that. Notice you have some lists here at the top that will show you everything due today, anything that's scheduled listed by day. You can see all of the items from all of the lists together, and also you can see any items that you flagged. You can flag an item by getting info on it, and you can see a little flag right here, but also if you edit it there's a flag button you can click. And now you can see that's a flagged item. You could also group items together by using tags. You see when you edit something here you can click here and then type tags starting with a hash symbol, and you can see tags added here, and if you click any of those you'll see all the items with that tag from any list. When dealing with lists you can also add groups, which are basically folders that you can use to arrange your lists. You could drag another list inside of a group, for instance, if you like. You could also use the search box here to search for any text in the title or notes across all of your lists. Note that a lot of these features rely on the fact that you're using iCloud for your reminders. You can actually go to System Preferences and then Internet Accounts and check your iCloud account here. Make sure Reminders is checked. One of the most powerful things about using iCloud is you'll also see all of these reminders in the Reminders app on your iPhone and other Apple devices. So you can edit them there as well as on your Mac, and they'll always stay in sync. Here's some more advanced tips. You can create a new task and make it a subtask of an existing one. So for instance I create a task like this and I could drag it onto this one, and now it makes it a subtask of that one. It's easier to group them together that way. You can use Siri to easily add a reminder like this. Add butter to my grocery shopping list.
Done.
And maybe one of the best feature of reminders is you can share a list. So you can click on this little share button next to the list name, and then you could choose to share it with somebody else over iCloud. So for instance, you and your spouse could share this grocery shopping list, both of you adding to it and marking items as completed. Hope you found this intro to using the Reminders app useful. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know. I publish new tutorials each weekday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.